This week at the House of Valentina, we've got a big sneak peek for you.
Sometimes you don't think that your dreams, you want your dreams to come true.
Yeah.
You believe they can, but when they are, you're like, what is happening?
Yeah.
We are styling up not one, but 2 coffee tables together.
I usually do all of this by myself.
I may have bought a few things. So then I bought a few things.
We need to spray them with the protector before you lick them, girl.
And oversharing, because I can't help it. And I've got an amazing recipe for you, but you'll have to watch through to the end to see all that. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another week here at the House of Valentina. Guys, there is so much going on. It is so exciting. Hi, the boys are walking in the door because I sent them to the store. Were you able to get black sesame?
Yes.
Woohoo! Okay, I've got this harebrained idea. I saw something I never even knew existed, and that was black hummus. And I was like, wait a minute. Is there a black food that exists that I have not tried? I mean, we've tried like black squid ink pastas and black forbidden rice. You can see how these would be things that I would really want. I'm realizing I forgot to put my rings on. I'll have to do that in a minute. But yeah, I was like, I need to try this. I need to know if this is really good. So hopefully by the end of today's video, we're gonna find out if we can actually make black hummus. We'll see what we can do. But before we get to that, I need to show you a few things that got delivered this week that I am just freaking out over. Like, I can't stop wearing them. I can't stop enjoying them. And I need to take you into the garage and give you a little sneak peek of what's been going on, because there's big stuff going on. Big stuff going on, guys. And I cannot wait to give you some sneak peeks, because basically from here on out, some really exciting stuff is going on. So for now, let me share with you a few things that came in this week that I've been freaking out over. One of those is this gorgeous little vest. I am just loving this vest. This is my second time wearing it this week, and I cannot get enough of it. I absolutely adore it. I was wearing it actually a couple days ago, and I was styling up coffee table looks. Hi, boys. I can see your little feet. I love you. They're like, run. She's gonna make us come over. You know I want kisses, right? You know I want kisses, right? I love you. They're like, go, go. Call it the mom tax. They have to always give me kisses. But anyways, let me back you up for just a minute, actually. Before I show you everything that's here, let me share with you the coffee table that I was putting together, because I was sharing with you the process of putting that coffee table together, and I haven't decided. I had the travertine coffee table out, and then I also brought in the black one. And because the garage is so full, I may actually put the travertine one, I put it out there until I can decide. And I need you guys to help me choose which one I should put back into the sunroom, because I am having the hardest time ever trying to choose between the 2 coffee tables. So let me back you up for just a second so you can see that, so you can help me decide. So I did something big. You guys are gonna get to see a little behind the scenes here. I took the black table out because I was looking at all the travertine last night, and I do love this table. That's definitely not leaving. In fact, I was like, ooh, if we have enough time, it would be really fun to style this one up with the black as well. So I think my little leaves were not sitting in the water, so one of those may need to come out. But these guys are little leaves just off of our tree. I'm gonna take this one out. But yeah, I put down in here the beautiful travertine table. I just love travertine, especially when it's unfilled like this one. It's got the most amazing raw energy to it, and it's just the dips and the swirls in it are really magnificent. When I was looking at this, I was thinking, oh, I feel like I needed one little piece here. I think like adding that in just helps it to feel really complete. So again, in here, we're thinking about all the things going on in the room. I can tell the kids are in here. And so what I'll do is I'm just gonna kind of take this and shake this out a little bit. I love if you've got a sectional to lay a gorgeous blanket over like the shades, if you've got one, or if you've got like the ottomans. A lot of people have those too. And then back here, we've got a mix of leathers. I'm just gonna kind of liven these guys up back here, kind of just fluff them up. And we've got the little ball back here. So we've got black here, right? And this guy here. And the way that these things play with the table down below is just absolutely extraordinary. So we've got to get a little bit of this black, right? We've got black curtains, we've got black walls in here. I stole the art piece for the other room. So I need to get something back up here because you can tell we've put a few things up there. So yeah, here we need a little bit more fluffing. I love a little bit of that raw, edgy kind of Scandinavian feel. And so when you mix these leathers with boucles, it's really raw and yet really approachable as well. And then back here, I've got to get this guy on one of our little Casa light switches because I'm having to put them down here to try to turn it on. So that definitely is a candidate for a one of the little plugs from Casa, so we can get the room feeling lit over here. And see how we've got the black marble over here. This is actually an Amazon find. Actually, the pillows are as well. So quite a few things are really affordable and available on Amazon. So I'll leave as much as I can linked up for you. But if you look closely, we're taking this gorgeous, gorgeous coffee table, right? And then we're adding in this vase that is just insane. It's got this beautiful, to me it looks like snake, right? They actually just came out with this in 2 other styles and I'm waiting for mine to arrive. It just came out and I could not order that fast enough. I was like, gosh, I love it. So elements that I wanted to balance this out with, because this is kind of, it's quite raw, but it's also got that amazing texture, but it's got a nice soft billowing look to it. And so I think that if you balance that, here I've actually got John Darien's book. He's got a beautiful book. It's actually full of vintage ephemera, which is quite fun. I don't know if you guys have seen this book before. Let me see if I can open this and show you guys. Yeah, see? It's like vintage ephemera. Isn't that so cool? It's a really fun book. I've owned this one for absolutely years and years. I've had it open at times actually and just use it as a display piece. But there's one with like a spider that I always use in here at Halloween. It's really, really fun. But yeah, I've got his book in here and it's a little bit of a tight squeeze to get everybody in here. But you can see how even here, right, the branches are kind of reaching over towards the rest of the display. And then I'm adding in Alexander McQueen's book. My mom, I said, oh, I ordered Alexander McQueen shoes. My sister had found them on clearance and I was like, oh, get my card. And we were talking about it with my mom. She's like, I have no idea who Alexander McQueen. And I was like, oh, you mean you don't know Alexander McQueen? I'm like, Mom, that bag that I'm always carrying with the little skull on the front. She's like, oh, I didn't know. So I have his book and it's absolutely gorgeous. I actually have 2 copies of this because it was such a favorite that I kept trying to move it from room to room to room. And so finally I just went and bought another copy of it so I wouldn't have to keep doing that. One day I would love to have my own book that has that kind of cover, that you're just always wanting to use it. I think that would be incredible. So we're just gonna stack that on top. And so in a way, these 2 play a little bit with each other. And what I'll do is I'll leave the links for everything. And I also will load the photos. I always load them on LTK, but what I'll also try to do is also put them on my website for you, the blog. That way you can actually go and get the formulas if you want them, because you could also just repeat this formula. Now this takes a step down, but I would treat it the same way if it didn't do that, if that makes sense. So yeah, I added in this beautiful onyx kind of like catch-all piece. This one is sold out, but I'll leave something similar linked up. And it's kind of got these sort of beige tones in it. They don't have to be the exact same. They can be something that just sort of nods to that color palette, you know what I mean? And then down here, actually, we've given a little bit of white, just a little bit of something jarring, because otherwise it can be a little bit kind of meh. It's not a lot of life to it if you don't start adding in some contrast. So a lot of times I'll see designers just take this and it'll be beige. And for me, I just always feel like it's just like, it's missing something. We put this kind of up here and add a piece in. If you want candles that smell like woodsy and like, it's like I have an obsession with any candle that has this sort of like raw, natural element to it that feels like, this one is like walking in a damp forest. It is insane, insane. Whoop, wow, that lit. So yeah, faux de bois. I burn this one year round. A lot of times people think that anything woodsy is only for fall and winter, but for me, I do spring, summer, any season. I almost took that too short, didn't I? But I think we got there. But yeah, these diptyque candles, they are extraordinary. And I've got the little boxes up here where I can just tuck that away. So yeah, some of these things, they really are quite practical, you know what I mean? Just throw that over here. So what do we think? I can see from your view, like this just feels like it needs to come up a little bit. About that third one, it kind of made it to where we could kind of bring it like this more. I think I'm gonna have to go get more greenery. They're not as happy as I'd like them to be. Not as perky. But yeah, then we've got the sphere down here. And these are absolutely incredible. These are the ones that I've been showing you for years. I'll leave everything linked up for you. But again, they've got that gorgeous raw nature to them that really just kind of, it just kind of gives a nod back to this material. And then you've got a little bit of that reflected back here. And they're just sort of these soft neutrals. It doesn't have to be the exact same color. But yeah, if you're wanting the formula as well though, I'm trying to decide if I want another book. These are from like 2016. And I was thinking, I wonder if I would like it better with one more piece added in. Let me stand back. Here, let's stand back together. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, what do we think? A little more is more. I like it. You caught me. I'm literally like deep in thought. I'm trying to decide what direction I'm going to take it. I've got about 9.2 billion options running through my head right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy that's sitting here. I don't actually have a plan for this one, and I usually do try to think about the plan because I want to make sure, right, that I've got all the stuff. But I think I'm going to go with this guy. Now, here's always the debate, is do I fill this with greenery? Because that's going to make the room look really good. But my children always pick it up and move it when we go to sit and watch TV. Okay, I've got this book. Have I shown you guys this book? This book is amazing. This is Stillness. I can't remember if I showed it to you or not. It is extraordinary. In general, the world spreads around you. You are at the center. But in Japanese architecture, it is possible to create a world outside of you. And it's all about like the nature and the way they bring that in and the principles of wabi-sabi. And it's done in a really modern way. And yet somehow they combine the ancient with it. It's really cool. It's a really cool book. Yeah, we could spend all day, couldn't we? Like, oh, the textures and see, this is what I'm talking about. The people who love all those textures. So you could just literally leave this open like this. I think I'm gonna end up not liking it. It has nothing in it. So I've got this I can steal for the moment. And let's just play here. Let's bring this in. This is that Italian ruscus. And I think that just a little bit of this brought in, well, you could just stop here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't have to have a million things sitting here. But I'm somewhat minimalistic, but not that minimalistic. I think I would miss having a candle, first of all, because it makes the room smell so good, right? Why don't you guys come stand on this side so you can kind of see the way that it's kind of formulating, because this is how you see it from when you walk into the room. And then it feels like maybe it's missing something here. So that could be, actually this would be a great thing to have sitting here, wouldn't it? Have those little marble coasters all over the house. But I think what I really need in there also is the matches thrown in there. And so now look at how we've created just all this visual interest. And then down below, the thing that I love about this is that I can store all of my books. So I subscribe to this magazine. This is from 2018. This is how long I've been a fan. So it's not rum, it's home, if I can try to say that correctly. And this is a really cool magazine I still subscribe to from Denmark that focuses on artists and creatives living in Denmark. And it's such an inspiring read. And it's always fun to see what materials they're using, because a lot of times they're really innovative. Not kind of, they are very innovative and creative and always wanting to see what that next thing is. And they're kind of an interesting culture because they love things that are classic and timeless, and then they'll mix it with something really new. So yeah, look, there's the Aesop. See, all those years ago. This is where I kept seeing Aesop. This reminds me actually a lot of our bedroom that we had in Denmark, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, quite. Our space was actually a lot like this. You can see it if you ever watch our House Hunters International. In fact, this may have actually been in our neighborhood.
It looks like it.
It looks like our actual house with just different renovations done. But yeah, this is the windows and everything. This may actually have been in our old neighborhood. I've got RH Contemporary, RH Outdoor mixed in there, more of the home in there, and I just take a stack like this and just take them down here. So it is nice to have, this one's too big to be on the, did you see that? How I just switch it out, put the bigger one on the bottom, like this. And I hope this is interesting to you guys. I usually do all of this by myself. I just like in my PJs or something. I don't want to bore you to death. I don't know if this is interesting to you. So let me know if you enjoy this. I do this all day long. I love watching people style things up. And then down here, we've got some Harper's Bazaar. I think I'm gonna actually take these out. I've got a Dior book here, and this is actually one of my favorite publications, Elle Decoration Country. This was from, was it like 2013? Yeah, I bought it in the airport while we were flying back to the US, and they had a lot of like modern country homes, and I always found that super inspiring. Really nice, because if you're living somewhere like we are, like suburbs or rural settings, but you love something really modern, I think sometimes you can start to feel like I don't know, like there aren't enough ideas out there for people who like this style. So yeah, that's a really fun publication. Okay, let's see. Oh, Kelly Wearstler needs to be in here. She is so cool. And her book is gonna be perfect sitting underneath here. Have you guys seen this book? Kelly Wearstler's book is just incredible. Her use of surfaces, I think, is what really separates her. Her use of like the wood and the stones, it's just unbelievable. She really has such a contemporary take on things. And I love like all of her, just the artsy designs and a little bit avant-garde. And I think she's absolutely incredible. She's a legend. She's amazing. Now I've got these, I'm gonna do this. I've got the gray here, and I'm about to put something that's got this raw feeling here. So I'm gonna sandwich those like that. You see how I did that? And now these kind of match this. So I'm gonna move that over here. And now I've got this kind of set up like that. It feels like it needs another one. We'll put D. Stanley Dixon maybe in here and get us some lighter colors. We can add this guy in here. We don't want to overfill it, or at least I don't, but I feel like I need one more. Ooh, you guys will love this one. Axel Vorvort. I think I have every book he's made. I love his books. They are extraordinary. And this is the Portraits of Interiors. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. Stunning, right? Let's pop one of these in here. This is the Wabi Inspirations, which is just breathtaking, breathtaking. So yeah, we went with something kind of simple, didn't we? I thought we were gonna build something even more, but I could do this literally 1,000 times over, and I kind of do. To me, it's like an art installation every week in our house, and so for me, I just love the act of putting it all together, and I think it's just amazing. Here, I think I'm gonna actually change the cover. This is quite dark, so I'm actually gonna change the cover. Could you guys feel how that felt a little bit dark? So I'll take the book and I should just get another one of those little risers and rise it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just go with this page. See how that lightens the whole thing up and how pretty that is? Was this not just so much fun? I absolutely loved it. All right, so now I've got you caught up. How about that? So yeah, you got to see me wearing this little vest. The other day I was wearing the little pleated shorts. Those were actually from Abercrombie, but I have a similar pair from Goelia. So I'll just leave the links for those little pleated shorts for you. But today I've got them on with the little, these are actually from Amazon, the little paper bag, kind of waisted little shorts here, and they are amazing. I'll have to leave a link for you as well, but I just love this little vest. The detail is so beautiful. I love the little one button, and I love how it just like cinches. I think that's so fun. And then today I'm wearing my little Saint Laurent little heel, the heeled sandal of dreams that I wear all the time and absolutely love. A couple other things that I got in. You guys have been talking nonstop as I drop it. Non-stop about this dress. So if you didn't see, I've been wearing it, I've worn it on the main home channel, and I wore it during one of our Amazon live events, and it looks like nothing when you see it like this, honestly. It just looks like nothing. It's just a little bit nondescript, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, what is that? But when you see it on, it is pure magic, and it feels absolutely amazing. Like, I've got goosebumps just thinking about how beautiful and structural and architectural it feels, and it's just glorious. Then I also got in this beautiful, beautiful, I'm calling it a modern lady jacket. You guys know for years I've been obsessed with the lady jackets, but lately I've been looking for something that has a little bit of like a modern flair. And so I've been searching and searching, and I found this one by Theory, and I like how boxy it is. And it's got these absolutely gorgeous buttons on it, which actually go hidden when you close it. And I wonder if I can actually just throw that on for just a second, even over this. I haven't had a chance to wear this one just yet. I just got it. I put that on and I was like, oh, yes, 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 yes. Very modern, very chic, very cool. I love it. Now, a lot of people are saying that the sleeves that are longer are really in, and that is so true. We're just going for like a little bit more of an oversized look. Now, you could have that hemmed if you prefer for it to have a little bit more of a traditional and classic look to it, but I kind of like that longer look on the hand. And you can also just pull the sleeve up on this one as well. So that was just absolutely stunning, stunning. I ordered quite a few things actually this week from Neiman Marcus, and I've got a few sale items as well. I can't wait to show you guys these shoes. They're gorgeous. Another thing that I bought, this is actually a brand from Scandinavia. This is called Gani. I'll leave everything linked down below if you want to look for it. But this little blazer, I'm wearing it more like a blazer dress because I'm so petite, and it just looks incredible as a blazer dress. I haven't had a chance to wear it out just yet, but when I was trying it on, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. So it's got this beautiful kind of like, it's really kind of like a khaki, like beige color. And then the little belt on it is just glorious with the little belt like this. I was completely freaking out. I love this piece. Again, just like, I just really struggle sometimes to find blazers that have that kind of European cut. And this brand, I was thinking it was from Denmark, but that's where I saw it first. It may actually be Swedish. Absolutely incredible. So I didn't just get this piece. I also got the skirt. The skirt, we had to also get the skirt. You could also wear these together and maybe just take the belt off of this one. This skirt is so beautiful. The fabric is absolutely amazing. It's got this gorgeous little button detail down the side like this. And I am just freaking out. I love the fact that it also, hang on, I've got to button it up here. Let's button it up. I also love the fact that it's got this little cargo pocket on the side. Definitely got kind of that Miu Miu Prada feeling going on. Oh, I wonder if I could actually wear that with this vest. What do we think? Oh, it's good, isn't it? So good. So I haven't had a chance to wear that one yet either, but the try on I was so pumped about. Then next, not only did I buy this absolutely gorgeous, like sleeveless blazer kind of slash vest piece, I also grabbed the matching trousers. This is like the coordinated set of dreams. Like, I'm totally freaking out. I wore this yesterday and I was just like smiling. Like, it feels so good. These pieces are just amazing. They're cut beautifully. The fabrics are just incredible. Every single piece today, it's the fabric to me. Like, this is where you just feel like $1,000,000. And these are all still very affordable. They're really, really incredible. And so I'll leave everything linked for you, but I loved how it has like this menswear kind of feel to it. And the fact that it's double-breasted. And then the trousers that go with this are actually pleated all the way down. Let me see if I can kind of show you. They're actually pleated all the way down like this. I could not take the tag off of these fast enough. I was like, yes, 100%, absolutely. I'm freaking out. I absolutely love them. I've got goosebumps just thinking about them. I wore those yesterday and it just, the whole outfit is actually like really comfortable. The materials are really soft and really breathable and just so elegant. I am completely in love. Then, oh, talk about a game changer. Oh my gosh. Let's just say that when I put this one on, Jack was like, ugh. So a lot of times I'm not that comfortable in longer maxi style pieces because I just feel a little bit confined in them. Like, I like to be able to just really move around, you know what I mean? So this one has a zipper. Okay, watch. It zips all the way up. And then the zipper here, you can be as modest or as risque as you want to. So it can actually be a little bit like a mini skirt. And you've got this bit that's open. Oh my gosh. You can see why I'm like, what? And the fabric that this is made with is insane. It is so beautiful. It's lined. Look at the lining on it. Oh, this is heaven. So I've only just tried this one on. I haven't had a chance to wear it because, like I said, this stuff just came in, but it's got pockets. It's got like this suiting feel to the fabric. I'm getting literally goosebumps all over my body, every piece. This is just extraordinary. And I was picturing it for warm weather with a really amazing little tank top. You could do like a little crop top with it and go that route. Yeah, like a really nice gauzy tank top in cotton. That could be really beautiful. I was also thinking that it would be absolutely gorgeous in the fall and winter with a really nice fitted, you know, those little gauzy kind of thin fitted turtlenecks. That's what I'm picturing with this. So yeah, another piece that I got off of Amazon, the first dress that I showed you was actually from Amazon. I'm kind of laughing at myself because during the Amazon live, I kept putting the shirt on wrong. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm making such an idiot of myself, literally live, like I can't cut this part. But I actually love this. And I'm like, I hate that you guys are gonna like miss out. You just need to put your head through the hole here. And put your arm through the right spot. It's a little like, it's kind of fun because it's got this twisted look. And I thought it was so funny because my sister, before the live went live, right before we were live, she was sending me a link of this and I was like, I already got it. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I would say that the top is a little bit roomier. So if you've got a bigger bust, you're gonna be perfect going like true to size. But if you have a smaller bust, you could potentially just size down one size. This is the small, which is my normal size, and it's still just fine. But I could have almost sized down one. In fact, I think I'm actually gonna see what other colors it comes in and order more, because I loved how modern this felt. Like just even with like a little pair of little coated leather shorts, or you could put this with jeans, wide leg jeans, white trousers, think about white trousers, or when we get to fall and winter, you know it's gonna be amazing. And then one more piece that I got from my Neiman order was this incredible skirt. I always love how pieces like this look like nothing, you know, like you look at them and you're like, there's nothing there, you know? It's really simple, but it is absolutely glorious. It's got the really nice little backside here. The whites are always so bright in camera, but hopefully you can kind of see, and it's got the nicest fabric. Can you guys see the suiting and the seam here? Like, oh my gosh, that is just absolutely unbelievable, right? The quality on these pieces is just incredible. And it is actually a skirt. So you've got the shorts underneath it and it's got pockets. It's just, it's honestly like a mini skirt with the shorts built in. Oh, and the fabric is insane. It's absolutely insane. I think you're gonna absolutely love it. I got goosebumps again. I can't stop it. I cannot stop it. I'm like, these pieces are going to absolutely blow your mind. That would be really cute actually with the little crisscross top as well. So then I bought a few things. I'm blaming my sister for one of these. One of these is for myself because you guys know I wear like, you know, the stiletto style heel a lot. Most of the time it's what I'm in. But part of the surprise of what we're about to do, let's just say we've got a really big project that we're about to film. And I'm gonna be on my feet literally the entire day. Like from the minute the peepers are open till the, you know, the day is gone, I'm gonna be in some sort of shoe. So I have to commit to the shoe. And I don't know if you guys know this, but we did a House Hunters years ago when we first moved to Copenhagen. And I did not realize, like when you're in Denmark and you walk into somebody's home, you remove your shoes. So I wore a pair of high heels for the outdoor scenes, like, you know, introduction, and we're, you know, going up to the house. And then we walked into the house and they're like, no, you can't take your shoes off. I was like, we're gonna be filming for 3 days in these shoes. And they're a stiletto like this, you know? And I'm like, they're like, you drop so low that now you look like a totally different person without your shoe. And we're having a harder time getting you and your husband in the same frame. And I was like, ow. So for 3 days, I wore those stilettos literally the entire day. I learned my lesson, okay? I can stay in a heel for a really long time, but that is pushing it even for me. So I bought these and they were such a good price. And you guys know I love anything with this little wrap ankle action, right? I love this wrap ankle. These are the softest, most incredible shoe, like literally one of the softest I've ever put on my foot. And they're actually really affordable. It's from this brand, Bernardo. I'm gonna leave it linked down below, but it got a nice block heel on this. I mean, the quality on these is insane. Insane. I think I'm also going to wear this one by Sam Edelman. I think these are the ones that I'm gonna stay in for the filming that we're about to do. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you're a subscriber. You don't want to miss out on what's about to come out. Okay. I can't even think about it. I'm like, I get butterflies and then I get nervous and then I'm like excited and then I'm like, See, there is literally a storm going on right now inside of me. It's all these feelings. But anyways, if you are looking for the softest shoe you will ever wear, the most comfortable, just like decadent, like wearing a pillow on your foot, these are absolutely incredible, and so are these. I would really love if they come out with these in more colors. Like I'd like to have like a taupe. These are, you see how I like this brown color? So I'm hoping they could come out with some more of these colors in this shoe. I'll check and see what other colors this comes in, and it definitely comes in leather, but the suede is just insanely comfortable. It is just crazy good. So then my sister sends me these links and she's like, guess what? They've got all these sales on these shoes. And I'm like, ooh, let's order some. I'm thinking they probably won't work out anyways. So what does it matter? What's the harm in ordering them? I can always just send them back. So I got these shoes from Alexander McQueen. And okay, they're having like super sales. I don't even know if they're gonna be able to find them on sale anymore. If not, I will leave the link for where you can shop the sales like these. Okay, I got 2 pairs, and they are still returnable if you tell me you really just don't like them, but why would you say that? Oh my God, guys. Where has Alexander McQueen been my whole life? Okay, you guys know, hang on, let me show you the bag. Okay, so I have a little stash of Alexander McQueen bags. I got goosebumps again. Oh my God, I think I really love this stuff. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm like, I love it so much. So I bought this one a few years ago and I have absolutely loved it. I feel like you guys cannot see white in this room very well, but there you go. It is absolutely spectacular. I have carried these bags a million times. They are amazing. I absolutely love them. I got that one, and I have the little wallet on chain, which I carry constantly. It's so convenient because you can also throw this into a bigger bag as well. And it is just absolutely insane. I love the little skull detail on it. I mean, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What? Okay. And so then recently they came out with this one and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. But I've never actually owned a pair of Alexander McQueen shoes. So did you guys know that these have, look at what is on the back of the heel. Are you seeing this? What? Yeah. And they are ruched leather. I almost can't breathe. I almost cannot breathe. It's funny because when a shoe comes in like this, I'm always like, it's almost like, oh, I want to like put them on a pedestal and not wear them. I'm like, oh. Yeah, so they fit perfectly. They are so soft. When you buy leather like this, your foot just sits in that and you're just like, so these were actually an amazing deal. I think they were like 78% off or something? I mean, I will leave it linked. I will see if I can find them anywhere else, but oh my God. Oh my God. But I didn't stop there. I bought one more. Guys. Oh my God. Okay. I did try to warn you that it was going to be a crazy day. Okay, so I have goosebumps again. I'm telling you, this is such a fun day, isn't it? Okay, so I bought these as well. I was thinking, surely one of these won't fit, but honestly, they are incredible. So let me see if I can pop them out. Oh my gosh. These are the most amazing, like decadent chocolatey brown color. I'm like, drooling. Like, don't lick the shoe. Don't lick the shoe. We need to spray them with the protector before you lick them, girl. They as well have the little detail, right? on the heel. So when you're looking down at it, it's facing you. Did you guys know that this was a thing? I did not know. I didn't know. I would have bought Alexander McQueen shoes a long time ago. I mean, I loved the fact that these are, oh my gosh. They're so soft. They're so beautiful. So these are gonna be amazing in the winter with a gorgeous long trouser, don't you think? Fall, winter. They are delicious. They are absolutely delicious. So that's been a lot of fun. And then I don't know, like you guys seem to enjoy the lingerie the way that I do. So I'm gonna share some with you today as well, because there's just been some pieces that I'm totally freaking out about. So today I'm actually wearing the beautiful, I'll show you the little strap here for it, this gorgeous pieces. I've been talking about, if you are looking for just like lingerie on another level, like most people think that Agent Provocateur is just like after hours kind of lingerie, and they do have a lot of that, and it is a lot of fun to shop there. And they have some like extreme pieces that are really, really high end as far as premium pricing, shall we call it that? But then they also have everyday pieces that are incredible. So I have owned these. I've actually got the other pair on today. Clearly can't overshare too much here, right? I think I'm already oversharing as it is. But I grabbed another pair because I saw that they were on sale and they're just so amazing. I have these in several colors and I love the way they kind of come up over the hip area, and they're made with mesh. You know, if we're not gonna do lace, we're gonna do mesh. They are glorious. They're absolutely glorious. They fit really nicely. They stay in place really well. They're super soft. So I figure that they probably know a thing or two about lingerie, and I was right, because everything I've ever bought from Agent Provocateur has been incredible. So I just wanted to mention those. While I can't, you know what, you can't help touch them because they're so soft and they feel amazing to wear. And then I also wanted to show you, you guys were asking for more peeks at some of the stuff. I gave you a little sneak peek. I was showing you a little bit on Instagram this week too, of some of the pieces that I have from Blue Bella. I cannot get enough of these beautiful pieces. Can you see the detail in this? Is this not one of the prettiest things you've ever seen in your entire life? I feel like I could be having the worst day ever. I can be just sad. I can feel like I'm dragging. I've got no energy. You put me into this. It is like the Superwoman suit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a secret superpower. You just feel like you're suited up for the day. You're just like, taking this day on. I love it. I love it. I also have the matching underwear, which are absolutely gorgeous. Always, always, always buy the matching set because it just looks so nice. And then look at how they've got the little tag on the back. I love it. I love it. So a lot of you have also been noticing that I've been wearing my hair straight. You gave me the seal of approval over on our Amazon Live because I was like, I don't feel like curling my hair today. I'm just gonna leave it straight. So I used to straighten my hair. That was my hairstyle, like from the time I think I was 14, maybe even younger, all the way through probably about 30, 35 at least. Like it's only been in the last few years that I started even curling my hair. And I just always just simply blow dried it straight. And then I always just sort of touched it up with a straightener. And I didn't, maybe I just stopped straightening it no, I would just blow dry it, but I didn't use a straightener. I didn't buy a straightener when I moved back here. So I recently bought a straightener because, we've been living here for 9 years, so I started curling my hair instead of straightening it. And I just absolutely love it. I feel like I need a little bit more If I want it to go under, I've seen girls that like curl their hair with that. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more if I wanna create kind of like a little undercut kind of look here. But generally I just want it to look nice and straight. And then I don't need the straightener if I just blow dry it that day. But if I wake up and I wanna give it another day before washing it, then I just think that having the straightener is really nice. And you just pop the little pieces in there. And I mean, like, 2 seconds, just run it kind of through and then kind of under is what I'm kind of doing with it. But this is actually an amazing, this is the T3. This is where I have the hair curler from. And it's amazing because it takes all of that frizz out and it's just incredible. So yeah, long straight hair. And I've been enjoying it because it's so, I don't know. The boys keep commenting about it, which I think is really interesting. My boys keep saying how much they love my hair straight and how they feel like it's like, you know, retro for me. They're like, oh, this is how you used to wear your hair like when we were kids. So this has been amazing. I absolutely love it. Really easy to use and you can set it. It asks for your settings for like what kind of hair you have. And it's been incredible. I absolutely love that. The other thing that you guys have been asking is what am I doing with my lipstick? Because I shared with you guys the little lipstick and it was like so many of you clicked on that. I was like, whoa. I'm busy talking, so you don't see my lips as much, but I've been doing this little technique. So I'll kind of do it again for you. So what I've been doing is I've been taking, this is the Lancome. I'll leave it linked down below with all the colors. And essentially just on the outside and underneath your lip. Take that like this and then take this up and through your Cupid's bow. Don't line that, just go right over it and try to stay on the outside, just on the outside edge. You don't need to color, like you don't have to put it on the skin. It's just literally on the very outside of your lip when you do that, and it'll just extend the feeling of your lip without it feeling like it's overdone and not so obvious. And then when you put your lipstick on, take it down all the way, okay? Down, see how I need to almost do it over twice? And then take this and go over your Cupid's bow. Instead of, like, a lot of us are trained to put it on and then on, but instead just take it over like that. I'll leave these colors linked up. The color also matters. So I've also been enjoying the Estee Lauder, which is what I was wearing with the other picture. So I'll leave both of these linked up. The Saint Laurent one. A few of these have they are so good. The formulas are absolutely incredible. They feel so good and light on your lips. Like if you don't own these lipsticks, you should try them. They've really changed a lot with makeup in the last few years, and these formulas are incredible. Then the Buxom, I keep talking about the Buxom lip plumping, and I just take this and then down, okay, down. Because you're like, I don't know about you, but I just sort of put it on, and then this up here, take it all the way over and all the way across. You see how it's got that little bit over there, and that just seems to really help it to just look pop. Because somebody's asking if I got lip fillers, and I was like, even if I wanted to, I don't have time to deal with that. When am I gonna find that? I sleep like 3 hours a night when I go do that. I also am wearing the Lavalier. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this fragrance. You got to try this. Trench is also really good. These are by Saint Laurent. There's only a few places that stock these. Like they don't have these at Sephora. Okay, so I'll leave a link for where you can find it. I bought this one in Paris because I couldn't smell it. And I was like, oh, I don't know what they all smell like. I don't know which one to start with. So while we were in Paris, we were in one of their department stores and they had these. I mean, hang on, let me set this other stuff down. Look at the cap on this. I mean, have you ever seen a perfume bottle so like, am I allowed to say like sexy? You know what I mean? You're just like, it's so modern and chic and cool and sophisticated. And so this is with the Fig and Rose. And sometimes I just walk into my bathroom and spritz myself again just so I can relive that moment. I'm like, I'm sure it's like on me plenty and staying on, but it is so fresh and light and airy, and yet it's got enough of like a woodsy undertone that it's not overly sweet. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a total game changer. Trench is on my list for my next one because that one is absolutely beautiful to look at, and I think the little pear could look cute sitting out for me. But yeah, speaking of Saint Laurent, we've got the lipstick on. I did just order another one of these. I mean, look at the leather case, guys. Oh my gosh, what are they doing to us? All good things, all good things, all good things. Oh God, I think their packaging is just the best there is. And I have just about used that completely down. So I ordered another set. They do still have this one, but I was like, ooh, I want to try another color. And yeah, I've got that on, got the blush on. Absolutely love the blush. The highlighter, you just tap that right up here, and it's really easy just to kind of whoop down here. And then I'm like, it's like a cult favorite. You're just like, oh my gosh, their mascara is just, it's like on another level. So there you go. That's what's kind of going on with us here, some new deliveries, but I did promise you a little sneak peek of what's going on in the garage. And then we've got to go figure out if we can actually make black hummus. I mean, this could be a total fail. It may not work. It's gonna taste good either way. I'm determined it's gonna taste good no matter what. But I do want to find out if it's possible because I'm like, oh, I mean, it's not gonna be that much long. Am I allowed to say fall? I mean, it's not gonna be that much longer and we're gonna get to fall and Halloween and black hummus. It's gonna be served in you just watch, because if we make this happen, everyone's gonna want it, okay? So you're gonna see it everywhere. Word is gonna get out. But let me take you into the garage for a minute and give you a sneak peek of what's going on, and then we'll hop into the kitchen after that. How about that? All right, let's go.
Hey.
Hi, look who joined us. Hi, you.
Hey.
Been working on stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, we're kind of going crazy right now. There's like so many things going on. So many crazy like deadlines and projects.
Lots and lots of things.
We are having the best days of our lives. Like, this is such a blast getting to do this. And this is your first sneak peek. The garage is gonna get really full.
Yeah, it is.
Because we are doing an entire house. So, oh my gosh. This took longer than we thought it would to get all the details worked out. But
taking a while.
But I've got goosebumps for like the 90th time today. I would start crying just thinking about it.
Every
It's like
time
a really
the truck
big
pulls up, I'm like, the other night, the first boxes came in.
Yep.
It was like,
yeah.
oh my gosh.
We are in awe that we are getting ready to do this. So we are going to be filming with the film crew for this one. So my hope is, and they have given us approval, right, that we can do a little behind the scenes kind of stuff.
I'll confirm that by the time this goes live.
Yeah, we'll confirm just to be sure. But we are so excited because we're going to be hopefully here sharing a little bit of the behind the scenes and little sneak peeks of what's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's exciting.
It's beyond anything. It was always the dream. So I wouldn't say it's beyond anything that we ever dreamed. It's just that sometimes you don't think that your dreams, you want your dreams to come true.
Yeah.
You believe they can, but when they are, you're like, what is happening?
Well, we've had lots of dreams, but this is
It's happening. It's
large
happening.
dream in a different kind of space than we've been in before. So
yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
it's huge.
So we'll be sharing a lot more from here very soon.
Yes.
And I was telling you guys I couldn't decide which coffee table to do, so it's sitting out here literally styled up. I had the boys just literally pull it out here, and then all these boxes started arriving, and I was like, uh-oh.
You gotta pull it back in tonight.
I gotta decide which one I'm gonna do. So let me know if you prefer the black or the travertine. I was sharing that with them earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But for now, let's hop into the kitchen and see if I can make this black magic hummus happen.
I'm dying to try that.
Let's go.
All right, before we walk into the kitchen, I did want to show you because in the last video, I hadn't put the picture back up in here and I just wanted you to see it kind of finished. Let me pull the light down a little bit here so you can kind of feel what the room really feels like. It's late afternoon and I just think it's just absolutely gorgeous in here. And yeah, we were like, I can tell the boys came and sat down in here, but that's fine, you know, it's meant to be lived in. And I've ended up loving like this beautiful black marble table over here. And that's what the black one looks like in here. And then rather than going with a messy look, I did the folded blanket. This one's absolutely incredible. If it's still available, I will link it up for you because it's just absolutely spectacular. It's so, like, it's, the quality on it is just insane. So yeah, that's what's going on in here. And I ended up really loving this so much. And it is nice to have storage for all the books. So vote and let us know which one you guys think is the best one.
Yeah, I'll come hang out with you.
Jack's gonna come help me because I want moral support because I don't know if this is gonna work. So what I've done is I decided, okay, so we have the black chickpea.
So cool.
Okay, but then I was like, if I add the store-bought white tahini, it's white, right? It's made with sesame seeds. I was like, if I do that, it's gonna make it white. So then I was like, do they even sell black tahini sauce? And then I'm like, it's literally 3 ingredients. So what I've done here is I've toasted the black sesame seeds. This is half a cup. I'm gonna leave all the instructions and ingredients and everything, the recipe as they call that, down below. I'm excited today, okay? There's a lot of fun stuff going on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, so what I've got here is half a cup of toasted. You just put them in the pan and just toast them until you can you smell them in the air,
Smells
right?
so good.
Yeah, because they're black. So how are you gonna know if they're toasted, right?
That's true.
And we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil.
It's so cool that you just knew that.
And a little bit of salt in here. And then we're just gonna blend it up until it looks pasty. All right, guys, we are not having luck. It's just not working. So we're trying it in the blender instead, because then we were thinking it'd be down low, down here. So the nice thing about the Ninja is you just switch out the top. So if you don't have one of these, you need one. But I'm thinking smoothie, right? Let's try it. Oh yeah, baby, that did it. All right, I think we've gotten it pretty good here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the food processor attachment back on here. And then I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of our black chickpeas in here.
Those
We
are
actually
so
have a lot
cool.
more. I think I'll have to make another batch of these.
Absolutely love hummus.
I know.
I love it. I could eat it with a spoon.
Oh, well, we do sometimes, don't we?
Yeah, if you're running out of chips.
Yes. So I'm gonna add that tahini paste in there. So it's got lots of oil and a little bit of salt in here. And then I figured that we would just kind of blend all of that together. Okay, let's put about 2 tablespoons, thereabouts, of olive oil in here. I like to add a little bit of paprika. I don't think it'll give it too much color. I'm wanting to keep it as black as possible here. A little bit of chili powder. We want it to have like a good flavor, right? And then I'm gonna pop in here, I've got 2 garlic cloves. Let's get that in there. I'm trying to preserve that color as much as I can, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna have to try it, guys,
I know,
and see
it's
how
so
it
much
turns
fun.
out. I don't even know, like, oh my gosh. I feel like we're like so close to something really like black magic. Okay, give it a squeeze of lemon juice, and I was really hoping that we could add some truffle oil in here. Dips. All right. Oh, well, it's more brown, like kind of grayish than it is black. But yeah, like it's working.
It is working.
Yeah, let's give it a few more minutes.
Oh, that's so cool.
We've got our fresh tahini in there. I think if we had done like one of the ones that had come like store that's gone through like an industrial thing, I think it would have worked a little better, faster. But even still, let's do it again. what I've done for today, I took this absolutely gorgeous marble bowl, because let's be honest, it's all about the serving, isn't it? Okay, so I put half and half, and I've got some little truffle shavings. I just used my little mandolin and created those. I'm gonna take a little bit of this black truffle oil and add, ooh, she's going. Add
All
a little
in.
bit of that over the
Yum.
top, and then take these little truffles and add that on here. All right, so I went out to the little garden and grabbed this little parsley, which is actually blooming at the moment, and we're just gonna add that across the top.
That's awesome.
What do we think?
I think it's time for a snack.
What do we think, guys? I have to be honest with you. Part of me is like, but then it would be amazing if it was plated with black chips. So,
That's true.
hand me those chips.
Really yummy. Oh my God. I'm blown away at that flavor.
It's so good, right?
Yeah.
The lemon in that?
The lemon in that.
I'm thinking this is gonna be a new thing we serve.
I think so too.
I think everyone's gonna love it.
It's so smooth and so good. Oh my gosh, so good.
Have we not had the most epic day ever? Oh my God. It was just a banner day.
It was a banner
As our
day.
friend Jeff used to say.
Yep.
It's a banner day. I am in heaven.
I know. It's
I've probably
so
got it
good.
all in my teeth and I don't even care.
Nope, don't care.
So I'm gonna leave the recipe link down below for you because this was insane. And then I'm also going to leave the links for the cute little outfit things and all the fun stuff. I'll leave everything linked down below for you. And oh my gosh, if you are not a subscriber, help us get to 100,000 subscribers.
Yes, come on.
Oh my gosh. And then next week, you'll make sure you don't miss out. Basically, subscribing means that when you hop onto YouTube, you'll see us in your subscriptions. It doesn't cost anything,
Nope.
so why not?
Why not do it? Just hit the button.
Yeah.
Just hit it.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'll leave everything linked down below. Thank you so much for joining us. And now I can't wait for fall to arrive. I just said it. That's fine. I don't even care.
I'm ready.
I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye for now.
Bye.
This was insane. No, we don't eat it yet. I gotta take a picture.
Dang it.
Okay, let's take a picture first so then we can eat it all.
All right. I'll get the camera.